we're back in the kitchen now. So we got one recipe. We're going to batch cook it again. Are we dealing with the same chicken?
It's a chicken theme, but it's actually skinless, boneless thighs.
Okay, now we got the thighs.
What I do is I buy a great big huge one, and then I separate it and freeze it separately according to a recipe.
Okay.
And so this particular recipe calls for 8 to 10 thighs.
Yeah.
And so I do those in bags, and then I take them out the night before or the day before when I want to use them, thaw them out in the refrigerator, and then I start making stuff, okay?
Okay,
All right.
and thighs are really economical.
Oh, they are.
You can get like a ton of them for a good price.
And the other thing is that thighs have more zinc and a little bit more iron in them, and so they don't have as much fat, but that's not a bad thing, you know, in the long term. They actually have more fat than breasts,
more fat,
but they actually have more other good stuff too. So zinc and iron being them, okay?
It all balances out.
It all balances. So we're gonna shake this all up. We're gonna add whole wheat flour.
We're making crock pot chicken Polynesian style, by the way. Is that right?
It's kind of a 1950s kind of a, you know,
do you have to do that?
You know, when everybody was using canned pineapple and everything.
Yes, that's right.
So this
there
kind of a
moment.
throwback. I know, and I love, you know, traditional things.
Yeah.
So anyway, okay, so you're gonna put the spices in. You can put the cracked pepper and the paprika. And then I'm using curry powder medium.
Okay.
But I love this one. This is a PC one. It's a tandoori. So if you want it to be hotter, then use the tandoori instead of the mild curry powder or the medium.
Okay.
And then you're gonna you're gonna just shake that all up. So you shake that up.
Massage the chicken.
Massage the chicken with the flour because you want it to coat. Actually, it's gonna thicken up in the crock pot.
Right.
All right. And I don't like crock pot recipes. I love crock pots, but I don't like when you have to brown things ahead of time.
Cook them and then cook them again.
What's the point? I just create things that you just dump everything in here.
We have it both ways on the show because a lot of chefs come on the show and they say, so just brown it and you're going to get so much better flavor, and I go back and forth. I'm like, oh, well, it looks like it's worth it. And now you're here and I'm like, no, I don't want to.
Well, you know, the thing is that
I don't want the extra
so many other flavors in there. I don't think that we need to worry about it.
Put it in the crock pot.
Okay, so dump that in the crock pot.
Okay.
And then we're going to dump in a diced onion. You can get this recipe on your site, of course. So you throw the onion in, and then we're going to throw in a can of pineapple tidbits in its own juice, so throw that in there. So
you want the juice in and everything?
I want everything in there.
Crock pot needs a bit of liquid.
It does. And then we're going to put this dried up piece of, look at that, I made that yesterday, and that's a tablespoon of brown sugar, and it actually went into like you could use it as an ornament or perhaps a necklace.
A little pendant.
A little pendant, anyway. So squish that up in there, and then add the loy soy sauce, and then we're going to mix that up with the wooden spoon that's right here, just to give it a bit of a, you know, a toss. Now you can do two things at this point. You can either cook it as is, or you could have doubled it. All right, so we're going to show you what to do if you doubled it. Where's the lid? So this goes on, and you're going to cook it on low for. Don't cook chicken on high on a crock pot. It just actually shreds it. It makes it all kind of rubbery and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I prefer, even though they always give you high and low, I always do it on low.
Low.
So when you can either eat it like that the first day, so at about an hour before, you're going to put some red peppers in there, soften them up, or the next day, divide it in half, and you add low-fat coconut milk and some peas, and it becomes this sort of Thai soup. Stew, and it's absolutely delicious the second way as well. So one recipe, two different applications.
Two ways of doing it.
And so this is going to save you time, but if you do double the recipe, you have to increase the time in the crock pot.
Right.
So you 1 to 3 hours maybe. No, it doesn't double. It doesn't
You don't
work.
double it?
No, it didn't work when I doubled it.
Okay.
So it actually all went to, like, you know, cat food. Anyway, so
so how do you know what to do if you're doubling the recipe?
You always start with 1 more hour and then go with internal temperature. Where's my thermometer over there?
Okay.
And so take the thermometer.
She swears by this thing, but that's why you're never sick.
That's why I don't get food poisoning in my own house. Outside is another question. Anyway, so you take the temperature of the inside of the thigh should be, oh gosh, what is it, 75 Celsius, 165 Fahrenheit.
Okay.
It's in the recipe, so don't worry about that. Or it's on your site as well. So there you go.
Well, I love all these tips. We have all the do's and don'ts of freezing food in a special checklist.
Good for you.
That's on our website. There's so much added value on our website. Always check it out at cityline.ca for all the information. Thanks, Mayor. Break time.
Thanks.
We'll be right back.